Kiato is a priest of the Seabed Temple. Kiato and Kahono spend years practicing their song and Buto magic in worship of the sea god. Years later, when the Black Bulls reach the temple, Gifso challenges them to the temple battle royale and summons Kiato and the other priests before spreading the fighters around the temple. After warming up with some monster toys, Kiato confronts Asta. While showing off his dancing ability, Kiato reveals that his dream is to be a famous dancer of Clover Kingdom and that he has to win, so he can reach the surface. As Kiato attacks, Asta counters while declaring his own dream and desire to win. Kiato easily evades Asta's attacks, and Asta struggles to predict Kiato's attacks. Kiato mocks Asta for trying to imitate his dancing and comments that there is a limit for those without magic. Asta shocks Kiato by evading an attack, and then declares that he will surpass that limit, which further impresses Kiato. After Veto and the Eye of the Midnight Sun invade the temple, Yami Sukihiro and Gifso make an announcement and change the rules of the game, so Kiato and Asta postpone their fight. The two boys make their way towards Veto's location, and Kiato senses the types and strengths of magic there. When Asta asks how Kiato evaded his ki, the priest explains about his Buto magic. The two boys are then surprised by the explosive clash of magic from Magnus Swing and Luck Volsha's combined spell. Kiato grows concerned when he sees the state of his father and the strength of Veto. Kiato and Asta team up to attack Veto, after the terrorist threatens the lives of the temple's citizens. The boys unleash a flurry of attacks, but are pushed back. Veto insults them, but the two attack again with renewed vigor. They land slashes to Veto's arms, but the man punches both of them, sending them crashing into a wall. After Kahono saves Asta, she yells at her brother, and he suddenly sits upright. The two siblings combine their magic and attack Veto with Sea God Slash, which they claim represents their bonds with those of the Seabed Temple. Although he is initially forced back by the spell, Veto severs part of Kiato's right leg and crushes Kahono's throat. Kiato is left lying to the side and bleeding out, and is later saved by Vanessa Inateka, who also ties a tourniquet around his leg, stopping the blood loss. After the Black Bulls defeat Veto, Gifso collects his grandchildren, hugging them before sending them to the temple's infirmary. Noel Silva visits Kahono, and Kiato develops a crush on her and decides to show her his dance of love. That night, Kiato and Kahono join the other citizens to bid the Black Bulls farewell. Asta invites Kiato and Kahono to the Star Awarding Festival. Once there, he uses a bottle of Witch Queen's magic to heal Kiato's leg and Kahono's throat. Kiato hugs Asta, and Kahono then suggests that they go on a double date. During the date, Kiato tries to catch Noel's attention and impress her with his dancing, but she ignores him. When Noel notices a crying child, the four create a spectacle to entertain and distract the girl. After Emma is reunited with her mother, Noel blasts Asta out of embarrassment. Kiato questions if this was for his sake, but Kahono takes Noel aside so the two girls can enjoy the festival by themselves. During the awards ceremony, Kiato watches with Noel and his sister and cheers when the Black Bull squad is ranked second. Afterward, Kiato and Kahono return to the temple without getting to say goodbye to Noel and Asta because the two Black Bulls are kidnapped by Meroleona Vermilion.